Well, ladies and gentlemen, from the media, good afternoon to you all. We are basically here as a People's Party. As you all know, we have got 4 members in the People's Party, made up of the basically the leader of the party, who's the Honorable Dr. Lino Tom, and the deputy is the Honorable Freddie Reu Kumai, and of course you have the Honorable Wabag MP and myself. Unfortunately, as you all know, the Honorable Dr. Lino Tom has resigned from cabinet of the Marape government. He is still the leader of the party, as he made a personal conscious decision to exit from cabinet. So as a party, we respect his decision to resign from the Marape cabinet. And that has left the 3 of us, the deputy leader, the Honorable Wabag MP and myself, obviously in government. So the 3 of us are here today as People's Party to inform the nation that as a party, the 3 of us, who are the majority in the party, have resolved to continue to support the Honorable James Marape as the Prime Minister. And so today's media conference is to tell our supporters, inform our supporters that that is the decision that the parliamentary wing has made. Now, this has not been an easy decision with all the prevailing issues in the country. But I want to inform the country that we have had a very, very long and a very heated, in some cases, discussing the issues of the nation with the Prime Minister. As we coming towards Thursday, which is D-Day, as a party, we have to make a decision considering the options before us. And as a party, we feel that we have given the Prime Minister the issues in relation to law and order in the country, the issues on good governance in the country, the issues on the economic situation that we are in the country, including issues on Forex, those issues that we feel, especially with the party that has got a zero tolerance policy on corruption. Those issues have been brought to the Prime Minister yesterday, and the Prime Minister has assured us that he will look at all the issues that we have brought to him. And of course, we informed the Prime Minister and Deputy Prime Minister that we think that they have not done enough for the country in the last 5 years, and they must step up and deliver to the country, to the expectation of the people of this country. And because we are a party that has got integrity, it is not an easy decision. But when you have a situation before you, the party has to make a decision. And therefore, we have seen the Prime Minister and told him in uncertain terms that the management of the country, the style of leadership that we have had, must change. So we expect the Prime Minister to take heed of our discussions with him, and we hope that we will do things better going into the elections. And so as a party, we also have a duty to ensuring that the party's survival and the party continues to play a role going forward into the elections and into the future. So considering all those options before us, instead of waiting for something to happen, we have been proactive. We have gone to the Prime Minister and discussed with him the issues that the people are talking about. And we are satisfied with the Prime Minister because Prime Minister listened to us and obviously agreed to a certain extent that these calls that the People's Party is making are in order. And so we are hoping that going forward, the Prime Minister will be given the support, necessary support to make the tough decisions that this country needs to make. Too many times the Prime Minister has been forced to be manipulated with parties because of the numbers game. And as a senior, I informed PM that you have had 5 years. 5 years is a long time. When are you going to have a footprint in this country? You have to start to make decisions and try and save this country. A country that belongs to our children, their children, and to the next generations. And so I think that we have been responsible as a small party. As you know, as a small party, we cannot actually influence the bigger outcome. But today, we have decided to come. We are not going to be fence sitters. Having had the opportunity to talk to the Prime Minister, and obviously, the Prime Minister agreeing with us that there are issues that we need to fix in this country, I think that option is a good one for the People's Party. And as a senior for myself, I think I should step up as well in trying to always remind Prime Minister of our duty to our country and our people. So that's basically the decision that three of us made. And Dr. Lino is on the other side, but he's a credible leader. He has made that decision. We respect that as a party. He's still the leader of the party. I'm only stepping here now to confront the media because the deputy leader is down at the PNG Incentive Fund discussing projects for his electorate. And Dr. Lino obviously is on the other side. And then Honorable Waki Goy and myself are here to deliver this. And I think we must understand that it's not only the Prime Minister that makes up the country. A lot of the problems we are facing now are also issues that are caused by all other parties. If we all stepped up and reminded the Prime Minister what is right for the country, we would be in a better place. So, that's a position that as a party, we have now decided that instead of leaving the country in a situation where our supporters would also want to know where we are, we want to express to the country that we respect the Honorable Dr. Lino. If he wants to vote with the opposition on Thursday, he has that option. As a leader, we respect him. If he wants to vote with us, well, we are 3 here in government already, so he can also vote with us. So that's an option that is open to him. But as I said, it is not that we are supporting and encouraging what has been going on in this country. Obviously, you media people would understand that law and order remains my #1 agenda. Without law and order, this country can never achieve what it wants to achieve. We can talk about economics, we can talk about everything, but if you can't get law and order right, these are all fruitless dreams. So this is an agenda that I will be pursuing, and I have had a strategy, and I've asked for outside intervention. And this is the agenda that I will put to Prime Minister. And if he doesn't listen, if he doesn't, endorse the way I want things to be done in this country, because I know we don't have the capacity in the country to solve a problem, then I will know that the Prime Minister is failing me as a senior leader. Otherwise, once you fix law and order, you can manage corruption, you can promote tourism, you can promote investors. Law and order is so critical. And that's something that is close to my heart, and I will continue to pursue it. And as we are here, I think the country needs some sort of relief. They need to know which way the country is going. So some of us have to make this kind of call. I appreciate the opposition's call. They've done a marvelous job in highlighting issues that we are facing in the country. But we must also have the right person to make those changes and the decisions that are made. But once you have a situation where we have a vote to take on Thursday, well, leaders have to come out and tell the nation how they're going to vote. People's Party will support Marape at this point in time, until we come up to a stage where we feel that there's another option. We will look at that option into the future. As it is, well, it's only 2 days away and the country can't be held in suspense. Our followers in the country, you have issues, we have issues, but given the situation that we are in now, we will support the Marape government, and we will insist on the Marape government to ensuring that these issues that are confronting these nations must be dealt with head on. And a lot of these issues that are coming up in this country are because we are putting politics ahead of our people. People's business means we have to be focused on people's affairs and fix them. So that's the message that we want to give the people of this country. I think it'll also provide stability for the country, and it's very important. We need continuity. And now it is up to the Prime Minister. It is up to him to make the call. And People's Party has made it our business to put it to the Prime Minister, and that you have to make some very unpopular decisions that are good for the country. 5 years we've been in office. What are the critical decisions that we have to make? And those are the things that we have had a conversation with him. We are satisfied that he's heard us, and I think we can be able to addressing the issues that are before us. That's from a perspective of the party. Since the two leaders are not here, I just want to, on behalf of the party, actually inform the public. From the context of me being a governor of the Enga Province, I just want to say that my PEC members are here at my back. I've consulted them last weekend on this issue, on the leadership going forward. And from a provincial perspective, we are comfortable with the way the Marape government has given us attention in the province. As you all know, the Pogara agreement, CDA, has not been completed. It will probably be completed by the end of next week. And for the province, it is important for the Prime Minister, who has actually been negotiating and working with us to continue so that we conclude CDA properly. So the PEC, who have consulted last weekend in a formal meeting, an informal meeting, suggested that we continue with Marape so that we can close the Pogara deal. At the same time, we also have got two very major national projects that are in Enga, which the Marape government has been supporting us, and that is the Innovative University of Enga, and of course, the new Enga Provincial Hospital. Those two very major and important projects for Enga Province, and of course the nation and the region, have not been completed. And therefore, from a provincial perspective, we feel it is best for the incumbent Prime Minister to continue, so that the support that we have been getting to establishing the university and trying to complete the Enga Provincial Hospital actually are done. And recently, the national government, through the National National Education Board, has established the 7th National School of Excellence in Enga Province. That is also a very important institution for this nation. And from the provincial leadership, my PEC and those who have consulted in the province have informed me that it is very critical for Enga that we continue to support the current Prime Minister to delivering on these 3 major national projects. Whilst looking at a provincial perspective, as I said earlier, from a People's Party perspective, we have now addressed the issues the country is facing with the Prime Minister already. And we expect that as a coalition partner, we will continue to ensuring that the government actually tries to solving these issues instead of giving lip service to the nation. So don't get me wrong, I am pissed off with the situation that we are in the country. But at the same time, when you look at options, you can't have it both ways. You have to decide who will be the better option. As we are today, the better option now is the Honorable James Marape. So don't think that these decisions come easy. These are tough decisions that we have to make, and we are doing that. So it is in the interest of the country that we feel that we have done our duty as a party to informing the Prime Minister of the issues in the country. And that, of course, from a provincial perspective, for myself, I feel that my leadership in the province have now said that, look, whilst we are addressing the national issues, we must not forget that we also have projects going on in Enga Province that are going to benefit the whole country. And so this is the decision that we have come about to. So thank you, all of you, media, for coming to this short conference. I will now ask the Honorable Wake Goe, since he's here, it is only 2 of us, we won't take a lot of your time, to make a bit of comment on what we have discussed. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Friendship, Sir Peter Ipatas. I think you have said it all. You made a big summary of everything, so I will not say very much, but just a few add-on is, we have decided to see PM some 3 days ago. We have reaffirmed to our Prime Minister that we are committed, though our party leader resigned from his ministry, we are still committed to supporting you. So this reaffirmed decision, we met with him already, and we also met yesterday and made some resolution to really confirm our meeting 3 days ago. So I think Honorable Freddie Reu Kumai, Sir Grandship, and myself, we are committed to defend PM Thursday and into the future, because we have formed this government some years back, and good times and bad times we have been together, and we want to remain together into the future. So That is if God's willing and if things work according to our wishes. But otherwise, that's about all from me. Nothing more I have to say. Thank you. Three of us, we are committed to supporting this government. There's a number of coalition partners there supporting Pangu. And altogether, we are 77 at the moment to face the vote that comes Thursday.
Big number.
Thank you.